Good evening, the exit. Adam, good evening. Good evening, Harry. Good evening, Tony. Good evening, Elias. Nice to be back. I wish I was back in better circumstances, though, because it's not been good, has it? Yes, the voice of reason's back, Jake. Hello, how are you? Sam's back. All right, Ryan. Back again, says Elias. Who's going to win, City or Liverpool? I'm going to go for a draw here. I'm going to be boring and say it's going to be a draw. I don't think it'll be a great game. Thank you, Zane. Thank you very much. And nice to be back, Zane. Thank you very much. What's your call, says Lawrence. How are you, Lawrence? In Los Angeles. Liverpool 2-1, says Harry Owen. We got more important game of the day. More important than Liverpool Man City is our trip to the King Power. The King Power. Is this the end? Is it the end for Emery? Who knows? But what a week it's been. A 1-1 draw against the Portuguese mid-table side. Not really good. Not impressed at all. In fact, very lucky to get that. Lawrence says, Lawrence, come on. We're not going to lose 5-0 there. No, Lawrence, it doesn't work like that. I actually think we'll get some sort of result tomorrow. I really am. I really do. But all it does is delay the process. I want to win because I don't want to fall too much behind when a new bloke comes in. So that's a hard choice. Enrique or Allegri. Well, at this present moment, I'll take Neil Warnock at the moment. I'll tell you, that's the way I feel at the moment. No, I've only had a pint. One pint I had tonight, not that much. Thank you, Zane, for that. Claude, the Portuguese league is good. Oh, well, I don't know. KSI v Logan. Oh, sounds more like a wrestling match than a boxing game. That might. How can I say? KSI v Logan. I'll go KSI on points. So, Leicester. Mikhail says Leicester 10, Arsenal 0. No. It can't be that. No way. No, I don't like wrestling. Thought I'd have you in instead of Emery. Well, yeah, no. Things are not that bad. They're bad, but they're not that bad. How many Arsenal players will get in the Arsenal team? Oh dear. Lawrence from Los Angeles says, is it time for the planes to come out, the banners to come out? I don't know anymore. Do you have pack? How long, cool, mate? It's time to go. As the blah thing. No, not yet. We've got one more game to go. I can't tell you how we're getting on because it's embargoed, would you believe? So we can't tell you what. But the final will be definitely live. I am hearing on. The final will be live on YouTube. So look out for that. And I think there's a few tickets will be available for the game. I always argue, Harry, with Ty. Probably last night, if you're going to ask. Yeah, what good win for Watford. What's happened to Norwich, eh? Watford's first win of the season, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And they've done it at a place where Man City got beat earlier in the season. This is a strange season this year, strange season. Yes, I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. I'm looking forward to going to the King Power Stadium tomorrow. So looking forward to it. Did you see the video of Wenger admitting it was his fault for not renewing Ramsey's contract? It wasn't only him, it was Gazidis as well, I think. Or was it Gazidis or whoever was out there at the time? I think it was more Gazidis than Wenger, actually. So, Max, did you DM me on Instagram? I'll get back to you when I can, mate. When are we? Sirab says, when are we going to get our Arsenal back? Will I be arguing on the coach tomorrow with Ty? Always arguing, always arguing. Cheers, Zane, for that. Zane's back. Cheers. I like what you got up there, Zane. You've got some bird going up and down. I don't know what that's all about. Emery, thanks for the bad memory. Says Nick Dodge. Did you see Heavy D and DT argument? What argument? I've not heard. I've not seen that argument. No. Would you change your opinion on Brendan Rodgers? I think he's. Yes, I am. I got that one wrong. Top manager. Will you be live on the coach to Leicester? Or maybe I will do something tomorrow. Yeah, on the coach tomorrow. Yeah. I can't tell you when the Blood Brothers. That's out of my when the series actually comes back on. Should be sometime this week, but I can't tell you when because it's not in my. I don't organise that. Who would you bring in to replace Emery? Out of Thai and Belgium, says Lawrence, who's the most deluded out of the two? Oh, they're a right pair of twins, aren't they, them two? Yeah, you're right. They are a right pair of twins, them. Oh, they should do it. I've told AFTV they should do a show together. Saying another contribution. But if we win, I'll get strippers for you guys on the coach. Oh, thank you, Zane. Yeah. That'd be interesting seeing Ty with a stripper. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I want Mourinho or not. But if it's the old Mourinho, I'll take him all day long. Jamie Thomas, hello LFC Aaron. Thank you very much for that. What did you say, Aaron? Sorry, I've got to get that back. I didn't see I missed that, Aaron. What you actually said. So get that back again. And I can't. How do I do this? I can't get these comments. But once they're gone, can I? Oh, wait a minute. Aaron says, who's the best? Sorry. Oh, come on. Aaron, come back with that comment, mate, because I don't know what happened there. Belgium should be co-hosting with you and Ty on your show. Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, my God, yeah, can you imagine it? I know I wouldn't get a word in, mate, if them two were on. Aaron, come back with that comment, mate, because I didn't see it, but thank you very much anyway for the... Thank you, Zadie. It says my interviews are good. Thank you very much. Don't talk to me about sources. There's a guy that come on last night. I don't know who he is. Indy Kaya or whatever his name is. He said that there was something going on, an 11 o'clock announcement. I waited till midnight, nothing happened. And then this morning he said about source. I said, the only source you know is in your local cafe, mate. I can't have it. These people on Twitter now talking absolute nonsense. KSI, I'll give him my prediction. I'm going to go KSI on points. Mind you, that sounds more like a wrestling match, doesn't it? KSI v Logan, doesn't it? Anyway, two brilliant YouTubers going at it. So this YouTube boxing at its best, isn't it? I heard the last fight was a sellout, wasn't it? Didn't it go on points? It was a draw last time? I don't know. Would you take Ajax manager at Arsenal? Yes, I would, yes. Arsenal are struggling to release Emery because of the funds. Well, that could be interesting. Yeah, you're right. It's always about my Lawrence Emmanuel. Thank you very much for that, Lawrence. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Who is the best LFC player I've ever seen? LFC player I've ever seen in my time. It's got to be Kenny Dalglish, I suppose. I'm going to go Kenny Dalglish. They've had some great players, Liverpool. I mean, John Barnes was great, a great player, I thought, and Kenny Dalglish. I'll go even further than that. I'll go. Who's the other guy that I thought Hansen was a fantastic foot defender, Alan Hansen. Luis Suarez up front for them. Steven Gerrard, Steven Gerrard as well. It's very difficult, that one. And Graham Souness is another one that's got coming. Can you shout at my brother Harry T? Oh dear, it's Thai on a diet. Yeah. Ah dear, we've got some comments coming in today. Are you from Italy? My parents are from Italy, and yes, Alison or O Black. Ooh, I'm going. I like O Black. I'm going to go O Black on that one. He's back to my. He's now back in the Liverpool team, isn't he? Alison has just got back. Ty still thinks Arsenal can. Yeah, Ty. Yeah, Ty has said today that if we win the next 5 or 6 games, we're back in the title race. You know, he said that to me on the phone, which I couldn't believe. Lawrence, do you hear that, Lawrence? I don't know if you can still hear me, Lawrence. Ty thinks we're back in the title race if we win the next 5 games, because he can see Liverpool and Man City dropping points. So this is what Ty said to me, and he said it to me yesterday. He said, "Don't rule us out of the title race." He said, "We're definitely getting top 3." He says, that's what Ty said. Definitely getting top 3, and if we are deluded if we don't think we will. That's what he said to me. That's all I'm saying. That's what he said. I can't. I'm only. What's my score? I think we're going to win tomorrow. I really do. I think this is everyone is going on about it, and this is when Arsenal really do well, when everyone expects them to lose. So I wouldn't be surprised if we. Thank you very much, Zane. Thank you very much. You shouldn't be doing that, but thank you, mate. He said I'm amazing. Not many people say I'm amazing, mate. That's really nice to hear that. I told you, I think KSI. I think it'll be KSI on points. What time is that fight tomorrow anyway? I might go and watch it if it's on early. And where are they fighting? Where are they actually fighting? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that. I hope that answers your question, Aaron. I'm going to go Kenny Dalglish, yeah, for that question you asked. Do you know what? I'm starting to feel. What about this Rail? What is he doing now? What is he doing as well? Is it just Emery, or is it Rail, the people behind him? Did they make the right signings, or were they all Emery signings? You know, we can't just blame one person here. You know, I'm looking at the bigger picture now, because but then again, I'm looking at the tactics. Our team is good enough to, you know. But who decided we buy David Luiz rather than getting a proper centre half in? This is what we've got to ask questions on. And I don't think Xhaka's playing tomorrow, so I'm not sure. I know Ceballos is out, so I would say it'll be Torreira, Guendouzi and Mesut Ozil will play tomorrow. Claude, would you like for the Super Blades to beat Spurs? Well, it's going to be difficult. I think if it was at Sheffield United, they'd have half a chance. Is at Tottenham on that big pitch? I'm not sure whether they. I'm not sure whether that big pitch will suit Sheffield United tomorrow. They're going to have to do a lot of defending. Spurs are now starting to find their. And this is what I said about Spurs. Everyone was writing them off. I said they'll find their feet, and they're another team that's going to come as well. We could end up even out of the top 6. Never mind top 4. Thank you, Devon. Yeah, people like me are Arsenal. Yes, thank you very much for that, Devon. Yeah. So you've got to be very careful. You know, I mean, don't write John Lundstram. Spurs are back to their bare. Rather get rid of Xhaka or Emery. Well, at the moment, they both look as if they could be heading out the door, but who knows with this. Would you wear Stan Kroenke as wig? No comment. best. Would you be Milanko sad? Well, come on, you. Oh no, no, I'm not going to say that. Um, oh, my fantasy Premier League. Please don't talk to me about that, mate. I'll take one player out, and then he does it and scores 2 goals. I hate it. I'm starting to hate it now. My goalkeeper's injured, my Man City goalkeeper, so I've had to change him tonight. I just realised just in time. So I have had to change my goalkeeper because he's injured. The Man City keeper's out now for a while. So I've had to change back again to the Liverpool keeper. So thank you very much, Aaron. Total respect, mate. Total respect. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you. Would I take Rafa Benitez? Yes, he organises teams. Football's not that bad, and yes, I would take him. Uh, I'm hoping Leicester will think it be complacent tomorrow, and that might hand it to us. Um, would you ever be manager? No, I'm not good enough to be a manager of a football team. I wish I was. Uh, best player. Would you get Torreira for 40? Would you let Torreira go? No, I wouldn't. I think under a new coach, I think we'll get the best out of Torreira. Unfortunately, this coach is a joke. He's even come out and says he doesn't like playing where he is at the moment. That's why he wants to go. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to add my take on this John Cross thing as well, which I find quite amazing that he thinks that the toxic Arsenal fan TV is the cause of all the crap that's been going on, and I can't believe it. I mean, I personally, and I'm going to say this now, I make my noise heard after the game, and I'm entitled to that because that's my privilege. I don't care what anyone says, and I'll keep doing it. And if you don't like it, people don't like it, sod 'em. The trouble with people like John Cross, they've got short memories, and the journos. They've got short memories. Talking about morals and how abusive they can get. They forget all about all the phone hacking, everything else like that. They all got these journos have got all. They've got very very short memories. I won't go into it, but they know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to go into it too much. But John Cross and his boys at the Sunday supplement, think about what you're saying because you're a joke, mate. I think the problem is maybe not so many people watch you and they rather listen to the likes of me. And that's the way the world is, I'm afraid. Thank you. There we go. I think fans have got a right to voice their anger. So what? We can't say nothing. Yes, I agree. Booing someone during a game is wrong. But after a game, if you want to say what you want to say, you're entitled to say it. And also the abuse he's got offline, right, is a disgrace. But that can't be. You can't put. That could be anyone online. Anyone could be doing that online. Anyone could be. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, Brady was a fantastic player. Thank you, that's LFC, Aaron. On when people go online and abuse a football, that doesn't mean that. It could be anyone. It could be someone right across the end of the world. Putting them tweets out. That's a disgrace. But how can they level that at AFTV? That's just, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And do you want my take on it? And on the whole business with Xhaka? If you give it to him as fans, you got to take it back. There's my no one needs to apologise. He doesn't need to apologise. He doesn't need to apologise for that. If I'm not honest, I never wanted him as captain in the first place. But what happened there? The only disrespect he showed was to Aubameyang by throwing the armband on the floor. That's the only thing he done wrong for me. Because if you give it, you got to be able to take it back. And if you don't like, you shout abuse at someone, you got to take it back. And that's all I'm saying on it. But the online abuse has got nothing to do with anyone else but idiots from around the world that just think they can just type anything on a keyboard. Right. Right, I hope you're well. Thank you very much. Let's have a look any more comments here. No, Darren, what I'm trying to say, Darren, yeah, you say he's a muff for what he done. Look, he's frustrated. He's come off the pitch to booing. The people are booing him, yeah? Right, so he's frustrated and he's giving it back. Look, if I said to someone, oh, you're this and that, and he responds back to me, I've got to take that. I've got to take it. If you give it, you've got to take it back. That's how I look at it. Anyway. I'd love to go to Cyprus, Nick, but one day maybe. I don't have second clubs now, mate. The only one maybe is, I'd love to see Juventus win the Champions League for, but other than that, no. And all this booing, everyone goes and saying it's the latest thing. Oh, John Samuels was heavily booed. Hello, Chadwick. Nice to see you again. What? I missed your comment. No, come back with that comment, Chadwick. Oh, a minute. What's the comment? Why do teams against Arsenal have so many shots and the midfield is so open? Well, it's called having a coach that ain't got a clue what he's doing, Chadwick, I'm afraid. Why do they have shots on goal? It's because we haven't got a coach that knows what he's doing. Watford are the bottom team in the league, and up until tonight and won a game, yet they produced 29 shots against us. Work that one out. But, Raul thinks this is okay, everything's okay, things are going okay, there's no need to change things. That's what Raul said, I'm afraid. And anyway, that's it. It's nice to be back. Back. I hope you can all hear me well. We're having a lot of technical issues with this useless piece of equipment I've got. But anyway, this is what life is when you're skint. You try everything, but to do things, but things leave you hanging back. Harry Owen says it's time to go. Do you like American football? If I could understand it, I'd like it, but I don't understand it, so I haven't any clue how the rules are on that. If someone will sit down and explain the rules to me, then I might start liking it. I think Lawrence loves it. Lawrence in Los Angeles, I think he likes it, but I'm not. I don't know if Lawrence, do you watch it? Are you a big fan of American football, Lawrence? NFL? I don't know if it comes back to me. I don't know. Leicester could well fresh up, but don't worry if you said if you've insulted me. I'm a very forgiving person. Aaron, I missed your comment there. Sorry, mate. These comments, they fly like anything. Celtic or Rangers in the Europa League? Yes, possible. We could get one of them. We're not through yet, apparently. We've still got to get 1 point. Lawrence only watches the Super Bowl. What was that you said, Lawrence, about Ty? You would go around naked? If Ty done what? I didn't get that. Sorry. You think Spurs will beat the Blades? Is at home? They're at home. Yeah. It's a big pitch. I think and Tottenham are running into some form now, aren't they? So I do like the way Lampard has brought these young players in, but they were struggling the other night. If only when Ajax went down to 9 men that they got back in the game. But I think he's done a brilliant job. But they will come back as well, because what it is with young players, it's very difficult to keep the consistency up all season. But you've got to give him credit for what he's done this year. I mean, At least he's got some. At least he's got him playing to a system. Unlike this idiot. Oh, dude, don't get me started. I'm going to go Liverpool. It's going to be a ball either 0-0 or 1-1. If Ty's predictions come right. Yeah, you remember Lawrence, he did say 1 year we'd win the quadruple. We could win the quadruple. So, thank you, Zion. Would you take Gerrard from Rangers? Ah, yeah, another good man. He's doing well there, isn't he? I don't think he's ready for the Premier League though yet. As managing, great player. I love Tierney, but he's still got that. I think he's still recovering. He still needs time, but he's done really well. I like Tierney. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tierney, and the trouble with him now, he's coming to a side that's we've got no confidence at the moment. No confidence. Hopefully he'll be playing tomorrow. No, I'm not drunk. No, it's just I'm a bit happy. Every time I'm a bit happy, yeah, which is not too many times. But when I am, people say I'm drunk. I'm not drunk now. Right. That's gonna be it for tonight. I'm afraid. Thank you so much for your contributions tonight. That's really lovely of you. We need indeed Arsenal. Yes, as a player that we do need. That is a typical player that we need for Arsenal. Someone just sits at the back and just not and holds at the back. He doesn't need to come forward. Take care. I should be back. Hopefully, sometime tomorrow we'll have some comments on the coach on the way to Leicester. We're going to be leaving at lunchtime, 5:30 kickoff. Hopefully we'll get a result. I'm hoping we can win tomorrow. I really do, because if we can just get a win together, just get a little bit of confidence, and then when the new guy eventually comes in, he hasn't got too much to work with. But as I say, it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. It's Jamie Vardy. Oh my God, I'm dreading it already. Let's see how it goes. It's, as I say, it's time to go. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for your support tonight. It's been brilliant, and hopefully more to come. Yeah, hopefully I'm back now. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Take care. Love you all.